Today, the U.S. and the world are facing the obesity and diabetes epidemics. In the U.S. and Canada today, 2/3 of the adults and 1/3 of our children are considered to be either overweight or obese. The Center for Disease Control is projecting that 1/3 of our children today will develop diabetes sometime in their lifetime. If they happen to be Black or Hispanic, the projection is nearly 50%. This is truly the healthcare crisis of our time. The medical community and media have stated that the reason we have seen diabetes increase over 500% this past generation is because we are just getting too fat. However, this is not true. The reason we're seeing such an increase in diabetes is because of our poor diets and inactivity. Many of us are now becoming less and less sensitive to our own insulin. The greatest drug we put in our mouth today is the food we choose to eat. Nearly 90% of the carbohydrates consumed by both adults and children in the U.S. and Canada today are what we call high glycemic. Foods like bread, flour, rice, cereals, and potatoes actually spike our blood sugar faster than if we're slapping table sugar on our tongue. This rapidly rising blood sugar causes tremendous inflammation and spasm of our arteries. Over time, it actually causes our arterial walls to thicken and make it very difficult for insulin to pass from the bloodstream to the cell where it is needed to do its main job of transporting glucose into the cell. The body compensates for this situation by actually making more and more insulin to hammer this insulin across this thickened arterial wall. As blood insulin levels rise, your blood pressure goes up. Your cholesterol and triglyceride levels increase. Your good or HDL cholesterol drops. Your blood sugars begin to increase, and this eventually leads to diabetes. However, what individuals need to realize is the fact that when you tip over into this abnormal metabolic state, you are not able to utilize calories normally. Instead of utilizing most of your calories from any meal or snack as energy, many of the calories are now diverted to the fat cells of the abdomen and stored as fat. You begin gaining an unusual amount of weight around your middle. You actually hold on to fat like a sponge holds on to water. We refer to insulin as your fat storage hormone. You just can't lose weight effectively no matter what you try to do. Therefore, the same reason that so many of us are becoming diabetic, which is insulin resistance, is the reason so many of us are becoming overweight. As long as you are in this abnormal metabolic state called the metabolic syndrome or prediabetes, you just can't lose weight. So what is the answer to this dilemma? Well, since it was poor lifestyles that got us all into this mess in the first place, it is firmly establishing new, healthier lifestyles that actually improve insulin sensitivity that can get us out of it. The medical literature shows us that if we begin eating a diet that contains those good low glycemic carbohydrates that don't spike our blood sugar, along with those good fats and proteins, we significantly improve our insulin sensitivity. Firmly establishing a modest, consistent aerobic exercise program is also key to your success. Simply walking briskly or similar aerobic activity for 30 minutes 5 times per week improves insulin sensitivity from a completely different mechanism. However, here's what I've learned from the medical literature and from my clinical studies. Nutritional supplements consumed at their optimal levels can actually correct the root cause of this entire process. You see, by reducing inflammation and spasm of your arteries, you can reverse the arterial thickening. This will allow for better flow of insulin into the cell, which improves insulin sensitivity. Bottom line, nutritional supplementation is the most important element of my program. And when taken along with a healthy diet and modest exercise, you can literally tip back into a normal metabolic state and begin releasing fat effectively and permanently. As insulin levels begin to drop, your blood pressure improves. Your triglyceride and LDL or bad cholesterol levels improve. Blood sugars improve. And you begin releasing all of this unwanted fat effectively and permanently. Ariix has developed a complete weight management system. Their optimals provide all of the essential nutrients at their optimal levels that have been shown to provide a wide range of health benefits in our medical literature, as well as improving insulin sensitivity. Their Pure Nourish meal and snack replacements offer you an easy, convenient way to have a low glycemic meal or snack that does not spike your blood sugar. Their RestoreX offers you a detox center in a bottle so that you can easily and effectively remove the heavy metals and toxins that are primarily stored in your fat cells and released as you begin to lose this fat. Ariix has also developed SlenderX and Accelerate to make this entire process so much easier and doable. SlenderX is a combination of homeopathic ingredients that not only help suppress your appetite, but it increases your metabolism and also accelerates this fat loss by what I believe is improving insulin sensitivity from another mechanism. Accelerate contains a highly potent combination of vitamin B12, biotin, and 2 aromatic herbs that increase energy and have a calming effect. You see, challenging lifestyle changes is difficult and stressful, and being able to add these homeopathic and herbal drops certainly makes this process so much easier. Combining SlenderX and Accelerate with the healthy lifestyles I promote in my Healthy for Life program has been a key for rapid, effective weight loss because you're correcting the root cause of both the diabetes and obesity epidemics, which is insulin resistance. However, I want to make a very critical point about Ariix's weight management system, and it is the fact that this is not just another diet that is going to fail 98% of the time. These are healthy lifestyles that allow you to better protect your health and have a side effect of permanent weight loss. Once you've achieved your weight and health goals, you need to continue eating a healthy diet and modest exercise program, but especially you need to continue taking Ariix Optimals to best protect your health. Weight loss is great, however, keeping it off is priceless.